As we gather here today, history is in the making. And I am glad that we are all part of this historical development.
As a continent, we are really faced with a paradox that we are increasingly investing. Transitional justice is growing. The work on peace is growing. Even within the AU, there's a whole institution. Despite all these, we find that the problems are not ending.
It is not far-fetched to expect and witness an evolution towards the establishment of a continental platform of civil society organizations, intergovernmental bodies, researchers, practitioners on transitional justice.
To discuss the state of affairs of transitional justice in Africa and to pave the way for the implementation of the African Union Transitional Justice Policy.
We encourage everyone to ask questions that will help us to shape the discourse and the practice of transitional justice.
How do we ensure that strong institutions are in place, particularly the national human rights institutions?
Does transitional justice have a future given its mixed record of success?
What strategies should we be pursuing?
So how do we heal? How do we deal with that trauma to ensure that they are properly rehabilitated?
The past is present. So it is not the past that we are addressing. That's why I said, lose that thing called transitional, because our lives are lived in continuity.
I will predict we may need a number of years to really have the state of South Sudan where our national identity is centered on nationalism.
In a country like Liberia, where I come from, a study showed that more than 3/4 of the country after the war faced mental problems, mental challenges. But within the society, people don't believe in that.
In the plenary session focused on balancing peace, justice, and reconciliation, we had 3 nuanced takes. Our speakers spoke about the ways in which perhaps multifocal approaches would be more beneficial than a sequencing approach.
Where are we and how are we going to be able to move forward in the context of transitional justice mechanisms?
How necessary it is for different stakeholders and different actors to be involved in ensuring that there is some coherence and effectiveness of transitional justice processes.
I also take away the importance for us to draw on the African indigenous justice models.
There is a lot of will and intention to work together and find opportunities and strategies to work together in developing holistic transitional justice processes that are victim-centered, that are contextual, and that are specific to the needs of the people on the ground.